didn't have a chance to review Destiny, just because way back when I wasn't doing the reviews. I'm attracted to jack of all trades and tanky cannons. I don't really care about mobility, but I like to be able to cover all my bases. I like to be able to be somewhat agile. For a jack of all trades, I like mobility, I like speed, I like the long range, the medium range, the short range. If it can kind of handle all scenarios, I like it. Uh, I'm kind of a jack of all trades, master of none, so I like that kind of play. Um, so yeah, Destiny was. I was kind of hesitant on it just because I didn't like the color of it, but then when has that ever stopped me? Of course. So, yeah, what you just saw was the end of, what was that, a 3 day slog of trying to get an impulse, running the impulse, and then having to get a force impulse. Fortunately, it took me one whole day for each of these, but I don't care. It's done. Okay, let's try this again. Heaven forbid you could just double click on it, call it good. Here they are. It's ironic, the 105 dagger, when I first joined SDGO almost 3 years ago, it would have been 2 years and 10 months ago, I think at this point, 2 years, 9 months ago. The 105 dagger was actually one of my preferred units because it had the longer boost duration on it, not because I didn't know better about or about Vulcan guns, but yeah, I was an ignorant noob, so whatever. I like the longer boost duration on it, so that's why I was attracted to it. I know now that yeah, it was a shooty rock back then. Astro Red Frame don't care. Get in there. Like I said, I already have one. I'm just going to be comboing this thing anyways, but might as well review it while it's uncolored and unconsumed, or whatever that word is. I think that one's just blank. I need to go reference what I did here. Okay, so I did medium range reload rate increase, so I could use that for the beam rifle, and then medium range increase. Or yeah, it was medium reload and then medium range increase. I did that for the beam rifle, obviously, and the was it the beam boomerang? So yeah, that was helpful. HP up. When do I ever not do HP up? Not very honest. Not very often, actually. Dash booster reduction, jump booster reduction. I wish they were like 15 or 20, but it's something. Ironically, dash booster is the highest. I don't use the. Well, it says dash booster. It's actually the quick dash, but I never use quick dash because my Q and E keys. Yeah. And then agility, dash speed, and moving speed. So he's a little faster than all the others. I still think they should have done, like, Seed Awakening EX is nice, but why the hell did they... Well, the problem is they tried to model this after Shin Asuka, who people say he's a bit of a berserker. Well, he is, but not the same way that Kira Yamato was. By the way, be wary of those Jesus Yamato fans. So the Seed Awakening is nice. Blah, blah, blah. It's kind of generic. Agility, search distance, booster capacity, maximum damage. Whatever. It's paltry, whatever. But the thing I don't get is the Special Awakening. I would gladly swap it out for a different skill. It should have had an attack up, or no, it should have had Enjammer Canceller. That's what it should have had, because, well, it had one, but for whatever reason, they didn't put it on there. So, yay. These two are actually pretty predictable. It's this last one that's a bit of an issue. They put it right on the edge of the wing, so you can't even see the whole thing, even if you did put it on there. See? Like how exactly are you going to know what that is? I don't get that. Because you can't see it when someone's flying towards you, and you can't see it when you're above them or whatever. Beam rifle, I want to say, is 12 shots, I think? 4... 18, 19 with patience. So it has a pretty good reload for your typical beam rifle. My absolute favorite homing weapon, beam boomerangs. Love those things. And these are a double shot, by the way, so they have amazing curve to them, and it's not the damage or even the effect I look forward to, it's the fact that it can actually bloody hit. And I can't remember, do they have a splash on them? Nope, no splash. Ah, I did that wrong. And these guys don't knock down, but trust me, it penetrates and it does knock down. For some strange reason, these drones don't die when you use a spec on them. I like the little thing they did with the left hand there. Oh, did it with both hands. I wonder why they did that. Oh. I think that's the reason I did the agility up, is because the melee swing was a little too slow. People had the ability to, and by the way, the sword reach actually is that long, so that's another reason why I like this unit, is because it can play the ranged game, but it can also very much play the melee game. Look at that. I mean, my god, they're almost dead. This isn't quite a dash attack, this is more like a counter melee. But basically you can combo somebody to death with those two weapons. Look at that damage. Sweetness! It has good speed, but duration is... Well, actually, duration is not too bad. It is a former Scissors, so, you know, it's kind of the middle of the road of everything. Which is not a problem. Why did I jump? Oh, yeah, because I can't talk and... Yeah. See? Seems to me it has a slightly longer boost duration in melee mode. I think, yeah, I mean, and that's even without the, the Seed Awakening EX active. Oh yeah, it's much longer. I forgot, it also has the after images, so that's actually quite handy. There actually aren't many units that have after images on them, but this is one of them. Another reason I like it. Basically what you can do with this thing is spam the two or you can just swap between the three weapons and you'll eventually run out of ammo, but you can keep up a pretty steady stream of firepower. While you're waiting for your cannon to recharge, you can use up the other two, and to spell the... I mean, you basically don't have to wait for anything. G-Generation actually fixed the, what's it called? They fixed the boomerangs because it used to have a longer reload. It was a double shot, but now it's a double shot single volley with a fast reload, very fast reload. So that's actually something they fixed. I do love me some Destiny. How could it be better? Probably if it had a rapid fire weapon. Or maybe a ranged weapon in this mode. Like, I don't know, I always thought about switching weapon 2 and somehow putting it in here somewhere. But, yeah. Jack of all trades, and I love it. Destiny Gundam's one of the units I want to take to EX eventually. Like, I like it that much. I've worked my ass off with this thing. It's very fun. 1%. I've had an S rank go to 3%, I think was the lowest one. So after 3 days of sloshing through the mud trying to make this thing, I hope I get higher than, Well, I hope I get higher than 15. I get, 15 or higher, that'd be nice. I'm looking for repair costs specifically. All the others do not care, but the repair is the one I'm looking for. Well, it's not 15 or higher, but parts reset cost. Probably what I'm going to end up doing is buying another one with Astros. It's a point of pride that I bought very few units. Let's see. This was Christmas. This was with Astros. No, this was before I started using Astros. But this was Christmas event. So technically, I didn't build that. This was a gift. What else? This was a gift. Okay, yeah. Here is one that I used, I used Astros and actually purchased this one. I didn't make it because at the time getting the Mulaflaga Ailstrike was just bloody impossible. So I was like, fuck that shit. I'm just gonna buy it, and I don't regret it at all. This I got from an event. Let's see what else. This I got from the item machine, so yay. This was a gift from OG Planet for an event, I don't remember. Oh yeah, here's an exception now. This is my original Dendrobian Orchid, and the way you know it's original is because he's got a smiley face with glasses on his crotch. But you'll also note it has a combine on it. I made a second one. And because eventually I'm going to put two on one battleship. I'm going to get the Albion battleship and put them both on the same one. Anyways, actually they are on the same battleship right now that I think about it. But I'm gonna make it proper and put them on Albion. Anyways, this one I built from scratch for when it came out. This one I also built from scratch a couple of weeks ago. Sent me back about 100,000, I think. But meh. The second one was not nearly as difficult as the first one. Anyways, but then you'll notice that it's got these combine benefits. That sounds totally wrong. What I did was I purchased two Dendrobian Orchids with Astros, and then I combined it into each one of them. So 23, 29%. Mustn't complain and won't complain. That's kind of the only time where I've bought, F it, I'm just going to get the thing. So yeah, there's actually not many Astros many S ranks where I've outright bought them. Some of them were gifts, and on and on and on down the line. So I kind of pride myself on that. So the Destiny, kind of same situation. I built it. I love it dearly, but I'm going to. I think I'm going to buy one. I'm going to have to get some more Astros. Buy one and then combine it. Why am I saying combine? That's weird. I'm going to combine it because I want to get higher than 11%. You watch, it'll be 10%. Just watch.